80's were great.
Oh boy.
Right, I'll be RB real quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna get soda. I'm gonna get something to drink. Be right back.
Yeah, I need to drink something soon. In my throat. What is that I'm hearing in the background?
You know, you wipe your nose on your wrist and it's just like a giant
Alright. Ouch.
a bunch of blood and you're just like, ugh, God.
What am I listening to?
What do you mean, what are you listening to?
What I'm listening to in the background?
That would be an old bickering married couple.
But
I think I'm listening to...
what? Who's a married couple?
What am I listening to? Is FD's family?
Probably.
My brother and his girl. Oh yeah, I forgot. My brother identifies as an inhabitant from the planet transsexual.
What?
No.
What? Wait a minute. What did I come back to, FD?
Yeah, I'm good.
You came back to the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah.
What's going on? Like, I need context because I heard something about a married couple.
My brother and his girl. They act like a married couple.
That's a start,
who are like asexual and they're like, oh no, I only go by they, them. You know, like, you know, but for me, I am the true asexual. You can call me whatever the fuck you want.
What are we talking about?
FD's brother and his girlfriend are about to be sexual.
Cares in the slightest what you call them gender-wise is not
Y'all know I'm recording this, right? What's the fuck is going on? Real talk.
Yeah, I apologize. I apologize for the microphone being so sensitive and my brother being kind of loud.
What? I need context because I am completely lost on what the hell's going on.
FD's brother and his girl are loud and sexual.
No, they're just being loud.
Loud about what, though?
About being sexual.
Are you serious, dude? You're not even listening carefully, and besides, it's not like you can hear them.
Final Jeff, tell me what's going on. What the fuck?
They're being loud in the background.
No, my brother and his girlfriend are basically trying to prepare popcorn in a microwave that they don't really understand the instructions to.
That's it.
That still sounds sexual.
Jesus Christ.
You are a mental case.
What's his name? I'm forgetting. His last name's Redenbacher.
Orville Redenbacher, you weirdo.
Orville, right?
It's the guy who
tell them to just make the damn popcorn already.
It's the guys who made the.
They're making popcorn, but they're talking about their dick sizes. What's going on?
No, they're talking about Orville Redenbacher.
I heard something about sexual, asexual, what? All I know is I open up a can.
I said that my brother identifies as an inhabitant of the planet transsexual.
I'm not even gonna question it. I'll just let
Yeah,
you do you. I'm gonna go back to GTA.
I'm gonna go back to this place that we all call reality.
I'll just clip that part out because I have no idea what happened when I was. I leave for soda for 5 minutes and the chat just goes senile.
Hey, Rez.
Look, I'm sorry that you had to. Sorry that you had to hear that. But...
I'm not mad. I'm just wondering.
I'm not mad either.
I just needed context because it's like I was lost.
Video from the beginning.
I don't know why. Like that was the funniest.
That was the weirdest. That snapped me back to reality because one minute I'm joking about the 80's and the 2000s, and then I hear planet transsexual popcorn.
Dude, random question. Have you ever seen the Rocky Horror Picture Show with Tim Curry?
I know that, but I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like
The conversation was walked back
yeah,
on.
what's going on?
Like, I came back on, and the first thing I hear when I put my headset back on, something about transsexual
and married couple.
And I'm like, hold on, whoa, wait a minute.
Yeah, it's one of those things you don't expect to hear when you come back from a 5-minute AFK.
Not even 5 minutes. It was probably for me like 2 minutes.
Yeah, 2 minutes. Well, whatever. They're quieter now, so I guess that's fair.
Yeah. Tell him to go back to his planet transsexual.
Yeah, I just want to know what was going on. I'm like, what happened? I thought he was commenting on I thought Final Draft told him about us or something on GTA, and that's why I was like, married couple. It's like,
No, I was referring to you and Zach sounding like an old married couple, and then to my brother and his girl as an old married couple.
oh, okay. That's pretty much all I wanted to know. It's like, then it just kind of went in a weird direction.
Yeah.
All right, I'll just clip it out because it's random as hell.
But it's funny.
I mean, I guess, sure. All right, I'll keep it in.
Watch as it becomes a very viewed video.
I'll title the video "Ari and Zach are planet transsexuals." I mean, I can put your name in there too, Ali, if you'd like.
Oh my god.
Or no, I'll put Final Draft in there as well. We'll make everybody gets it.
Won't we get in trouble with that?
Oh Jesus! I mean,
only if people are just going to be super stupidly PC about it.
Oh my god, they just love to they just want to start a war. That's it.
I'm on the clock. What you
Alright,
got?
I
just that
delivered,
arrogant.
so
I'll get
I'm
there
gonna
as soon as
go.
I can.
So who wants to go get the last one?
I mean, I guess I will. I'm assuming everybody's still doing theirs, so I'm gonna hop on my oppressor. I guess I'll meet you guys. Whoever gets there first gets it, I guess, because I got my oppressor. I'm ready to go.
Well,
Whoever's
I
closest.
was waiting for my vehicle, so you probably will get there.
It's probably gonna be mine, yeah, because I'm already on my way there. All right, so Friday night VR chat karaoke.
Friday Night Kegger.
No wrestling stream on Friday either. We're gonna try out a new system. Final Jeff, did you get to check out the news in the Pro Wrestling Channel? How it's gonna be set up now?
No, I didn't.
Okay, basically we're gonna restart the stats. We're gonna start fresh this year. Basically, it's gonna be more of a slight D&D kind of a booking system this time around.
Booking system?
Booking system, yeah, booking like in wrestling booking. Like I'm gonna put people in different matches, and we're gonna like play it out like maybe like an actual episode of wrestling this time around. Let me find the.
I see. So
let me.
So basically, say if I wanted to book like a spot in it, I'd have to.
No. This is for the Friday night streams. I don't think you don't attend them that often. But the way we.
Well, I'm just saying. Oh, it's not. It doesn't have to do with the game.
No, it's just for the Friday night streams. The way they used to be done, that we do it on Friday nights, is where we watch the episode of wrestling, like AEW Rampage. That's like an hour, and then I hook up the PS4 to the Elgato, and then we would do like, okay, it would be something like, oh yeah, all right, okay, Nate, you're gonna fight this guy for the belt, right? And then we would go play. We'd show off some of our OCs, some of our arenas, have a few laughs, and then we would do like the universe mode and try to like make something out of that. But we're gonna try a new system now. But let me go to the Pro Wrestling Channel and I'll explain how it's gonna work. The reason why we had to change it is because the trash talking is getting a little dicey.
It's getting out.
There was a whole bunch of trash talking going on.
In a way, it was kind of like, it got a bit ugly on the last stream. some words were exchanged, and I actually couldn't. I kind of gave up. I wouldn't say I didn't delete the video because of the trash talking. I deleted it because it got muddled in with all the other Tower Unite videos that I was trying to clip and edit, so I accidentally deleted it in the process. But I'm kind of glad I did that because like me and Rocky and Rusty were kind of getting at each other, and it was. I mean, like, Rusty was okay, but Rocky was getting on my nerves again. And so, like, I threw in some shade at him. And it's like, yeah, okay, maybe we should. But they were kind of pushing me over the edge. So I'm like, okay, we need to come up with a new system. Does anybody want to take over for me while I read the rules out loud? Whoever's closest to me? Probably, I don't think anyone's close.
Both me and Ollie are still in the city.
Okay, maybe after
You got plenty of time. You got plenty of time. It's like 22 minutes.
Okay. Tell you what, I'll make the delivery. If I meet anybody along the way, they can take over for me while I sort it out.
Alright, fine.
Alright, we're gonna set a... Let me see here. We're gonna reset the title holders. We're not gonna keep tracks of it like we did in 2022. We're also gonna set it to where it's gonna be something to where it's like, okay, the competitors that want to fight for the belt are gonna be booked against different opponents, either the roster in the game or fresh faces. So it's not gonna be like the champion is gonna fight miscellaneous opponents, and then we'll do like a couple more like random matches and then stuff like that, and then ultimately after 5 matches then we're gonna like we'll do like one stream which is the title match, and then we'll have like miscellaneous fights over the course of the week, and then like on the 3rd stream, then we'll have, okay, you're gonna fight this guy for the #1 for the championship belt. Like, it's gonna be more of a steady process. There's also a new thing where we've implemented where the trash we have like a new rule on the. You know, it's a lot easier if I like. I'll park the car and wait for you guys to pick me up, and then I'll just explain it from there. I'll just read it out loud. Right up. If you guys can meet me, I'm over at the...
Yeah, I'm coming over. I'm texting my girl at the same time.
Alright.
I'm in my
whoever's closest, just pick me up.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. I'll read it out loud. New year, new faces, server growth. I'd like to suggest that we reset the stats and start with a fresh leaderboard for 2023. I think now would be a good time to utilize the original characters more often, and more people besides JR, Rusty, Rocky, because if you look at... JR put up a whole list of all the champions so far, and you'll notice that like a bulk of them are either Nate, JR, Rusty, and Rocky. Like, nobody outside of them has like done anything. Oh, fucking LJT again with the defend product crap. Son of a bitch. Alright.
I'm in my jet, so I'll go there first.
Yeah, go ahead. Just hit the ground running. We'll meet you there. This is so annoying. I hate this LJT shit. Alright, just follow the yellow marker. Alright.
Follow the yellow brick road.
Trash talking will be limited to the combatants and not outside spectators. That's the new rule. So basically, let's say Final Draft, his wrestler is fighting Rocky, right? We're going to keep it so that only Final Draft and Rocky can play the part of the wrestlers, you know, talking shit about each other. Or if I'm fighting Rusty, it has to be between us, not Rocky, because Rocky tends to... He shows up and he's going off on it.
Rocky always trash talks.
He gets really into it to the part where it's...
To the point where I think he doesn't realize that it's actually starting to get to a point where he's actually starting to offend people with his words.
Yeah.
That may be a slight problem with me because I don't really take trash talking well.
Okay. In that case, we'll make some exceptions to it. Like if you... I mean, it's not like you attend the streams anyway. One of the rules that I have in place is where if you're not there to attend your wrestler being featured in a title match, there's no trash talking whatsoever. It'll be treated like a regular stream where we're there to just hang out and chat. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
So that way, because like Cryptic said, he works a lot on Fridays and weekends, so he doesn't have a lot of time to really participate. So it's like, okay, if Cryptic's not there, no hitting below the belt. We'll just treat it like, oh, you know, how was your day, guys? Like, how's it going? Oh, that's cool. You know, I played some new game. You know, just regular chat. Let's see. New booking system. Champion must fight a required 5 miscellaneous opponents before fighting a challenger. So whoever's champion, you get to go through the roster that I have on my game. And it's got to be like 5 miscellaneous opponents. Wins and losses won't matter as long as you've at least, you know, participated and we got to see other faces, you know. And then let me see. Number 1 contender must include 1 or 2 OCs along with a random server number. So so we're gonna try and work that out to where it's like might do like multi-man matches or something for like the number 1 title, the number 1 contendership match. So like that's gonna be a thing. And then what else? Championship match types will be decided at random, so you won't have the same thing. You will get like 1v1 matches, but I might throw in a wrench into the system where it'd be like, oh no, triple threat ladder match, the opponent and 2 people to my liking, you know, that kind of a thing. Mix things up. Let's see. Oh yeah, and the 3-strike rule. We've also included a new 3-strike rule. And basically that is strike 1.
Excuse me, just a moment.
Okay. I'll wait till he gets back. I think the only person that's probably gonna have to worry about this 3-strike rule the most is gonna be Rocky. Maybe Nate, but I don't know. We'll see.
I don't know. Nate, I'm not worried about. Rocky is the one who.
Nate is he's good on the rule. Like there might be moments where he does get kind. Here, I'll help you out. Sorry.
Fuck it. Drive straight. Anyway, continue.
I'll wait till Final Draft comes back because he might want to know. Oh. Well, there you go. That driver did the work for us. That driver did the work for us.
I'm gonna say it again. Why do these people risk their life for this shit?
That is a good question.
Money.
The money, yeah, but when you're about to get to die, this isn't worth it anymore.
Was it really worth it in the end?
Like, think about it, like the billionaire who's risking his life, who's willing to let himself die for a stupid, you know, bit of music that he stole from Dr. Dre. Like, are you seriously willing to die for this shit, sir?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, who steals from Dr. Dre in Los Santos knowing full well that there are people that own bunkers, that orbital cannon, you know, freaking flying DeLoreans, hover bikes, like... I wouldn't risk my life stealing from a rapper knowing that there are people capable of that technology in the Los Santos
and it's
or
like,
GTA universe.
And it's like, hey, you know, maybe I think when you think about it, our guys could have spared him if he showed humility and understood, yeah, what he was doing is stupid. No, he stands by that he has every right to steal, you know?
Yeah.
Wait, like, who is this?
It's someone from the Dr. Dre missions.
We're talking about, I brought it up again. I know I bring it up a lot. Like, how stupid GTA NPCs are. Like, they're willing to die for something, you know, that is, you know, just to make money, you know?
Have you played the Dr. Dre thing in GTA phone? I think you did, but I don't remember if you were there with
I think I did with you, but I don't recall when.
It was basically, the ending to that, if you remember, or if you want to know, is basically some guy basically pirated Dr. Dre's music. And the sequence of events leading up to it is just like there's the cocky, arrogant DJ, you know, and it's like, are you sure you really want to go? We're all just like, are you sure you want to die for Dr. Dre's, you know, unreleased music, knowing full well that there are the people in this universe, like my character, Zach's character, all have like highly powered nuclear technology in our hands. We got a flying DeLorean, a freaking hover bike.
What you need, boss? Some wheels?
It's nuts, man.
It's like these guys, they are willing to throw their lives away for this shit.
Yeah.
Like they have no self-worth, like, or no, what's the word?
Actually, we know we can sell the product here, so we came at the right
They
place.
they have no self-respect.
I guess you could say that. Yeah, it's like they'd rather die scumbags than die with some humility. You know, it's like it's like the promoter at the nightclub. I'll give him credit that he surrenders in the end. You know. So it's like, hey, he dies with humility. The millionaire, no, he dies a scumbag.
Yeah. Alright, here we go.
I don't know why, but hearing that someone dies a scumbag just makes me laugh.
Well, I mean, how else would you describe someone who's willing to risk their life just for a few dollars?
Yep.
Just for a couple of dollars.
It's just for just a few dollars.
Alright, and then going back to the 3-strike rule. Oh, we gotta go to the... You want me to drive or do you want to drive?
I'll drive, I guess, if you want to explain it.
Oh, wait,
Or not, you're driving.
No, here you go. Take over. Alright, going back to the 3-strike rule. That rule is... This one is pretty easy. Basically... If you get, I think the only real time when the strikes will come into play is if you're just kind of being overly distracting.
My screen was about to turn off. I have to turn it off and back on.
No worries, we got 30 minutes. You can do it. But yeah, going back to the streams, it's like if you're being overly annoying in the stream, or if you're playing the part, if you're being like overly, trash talky during the stream, or just like annoying as a whole. Strike 1 is where you immediately get booked in the handicap match, 2 versus 1, keeping it going. And strike 2 makes it a 3-on-1. Strike 3 is where you don't get a title shot for 2 weeks, or you don't participate in the matches for 2 weeks. And there is one more rule, and I don't know if it's popular or not, but this rule regards my character, and this is one that I'm not a big fan of AI matches, and this is kind of me being kind of disgruntled with the fact that the trash talking has to deal with how my character is represented, and I am not a fan of how 2K22 has made my character into kind of like a pussy, because I was actually talking to Cryptic about this last night. We were playing it, he was streaming the game, and I had a chat with him, and I said, because he put me in the universe mode, and granted he's playing like the Rocky version of me, but every time he puts my character in a match, he's usually pointing out how my guy loses a lot. And I told Cryptic, I was like, dude, I don't make these characters to lose, though. Like, surely at some point my guy won a match, right? And he's like, don't try not to worry about it too much. There's probably some outside factor play that we don't know yet, but I'm still just kind of like, it doesn't make any sense to me, because it's like my guy should be able to be a combatant in some degree. So my character will not be booked in title matches just yet. I'm going to let other people get their time to shine. However, where's the other helicopter? Okay. In the case of my character, I feel that I want to be involved, but I'm going to do it to where I will be in charge of the controller. But the way this is going to work, though, is that I'm going to implement the dice bot. So whenever my character's in a match, I will roll the die. I'll use the dice bot to determine. If I roll higher than a 12, or if I either match 12 or roll higher than a 12, I will be able to play my own character in the way I want to play as him. Like, I will be in charge of my character's
In the way
fate.
you see fit.
Yeah, because I'm watching the AI play as my guy, and the AI sucks badly. We're talking like really, really bad suckage. And I don't know what the cause is. Rocky's tried.
I still remember that one match that he had against Zach.
Don't bring that up, please. Like,
I'm not bringing it up to mock you, okay? But that stands out to me as like, yeah, the AI.
It was like we had Patrick versus Zach, and then the AI playing as Patrick.
3 times.
Does the AI suck ass like how the angry video?
Huh?
Does the AI suck ass like the angry video game nerd describes?
I'll give you a few examples. Alright, so the last stream, on before New Year's, we had Roger Rabbit fight JR, and it was a cage match. Now here's the thing. Roger Rabbit was on a hot streak to the point where it was going to get interesting, but then the AI had moments where it just kind of stood there and watched. It was like,
oh god,
he didn't. And I was willing to give it the benefit of the doubt, because I told JR this. I was like, Roger Rabbit's finisher involves the phenomenal form. Like, he jumps through the side of the ropes. He's meant to go to the side, and then leap up and attack you with a punch. But because it's a cage match, the AI got confused and it couldn't do that. So it kind of like locked up and was just like, no, instead of punching you, I'm just gonna sit here and watch you on the floor. So I was like,
god.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, that match was disappointing. And then and then there was a match where we call it the Venderza match, where it was like, okay, Extreme Rules with JR, AI versus AI, Aaron versus JR. Now, when the AI does a good job, what I consider when the AI has it does a good job in the matches is where, okay, they beat the hell out of each other, they beat each other up badly, they grab every weapon they can, and they pull out like an amazing match, right? In this case, no, they beat each other up. JR went to go grab the kendo stick, only to drop it immediately, because my guy he dropped it out of his hands. My guy picks up a chair, hits him with it, and then goes to put it away, and then that's it. It's like, okay, you brought it out, you're gonna do something, you're gonna utilize it, I was like, okay, just put the chair back where you left it, no matter, it's like, okay.
That is some pretty bad suckage.
And we called it the Venderza match because the same thing happened before. It's like, JR hit me with 2 finishing moves, my guy kicked out, but then I hit him with 1 move, and the match was over. And under 10 minutes, 12 minutes tops. It was like, okay, something's up. It's like it was really boring. I was expecting balls to the wall, action packed. But the thing that kind of pissed me off though is because JR asked me for a rematch, right? Because we both didn't like the outcome of the match. I was kind of happy, but not that happy. I was like, okay, this match could have been a lot better. So we do the rematch, and then suddenly the AI starts to pick up with life, and then I lose the belt again, and I was like, I was honestly disappointed, because where was that action in the last match? It was like, so I was kind of miffed, because I won the belt just to hand it over back. It was like, come on, dude. So I'm like, okay, I think I'm done with the AI taking over. So my character will not be utilized as much because I want to, again, play up the whole new faces, new characters rule. However, when I am involved, I will be the boss character. I'm not letting the AI touch my character again. The AI does not know how to play my wrestler. I know how to play him. So I'm going to be taking over, but I want the other guys to have their shots first, and then I'm going to step in and play my guy. It's bullshit, I think. But yeah, the new dice spot's gonna decide it though. If I roll higher than a 12, then I'll play it. If it rolls lower than a 12, I'll let the bot do it. but I want full control of my guy.
I gotcha. Here, I'll be back.
Alrighty. Alright, I think that was the last one. The last place to sell stuff.
There's one more.
Oh yeah, one more.
Someone has one more to go.
Well, I mean, one more as in the places to sell stuff.
No, delivery. I meant.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm thinking when you brought up how the AI screws your guy over specifically, I do think back to that match. I know I laugh at it.
I wouldn't call that a good example. I mean, it is in a sense, but it's not an example I would use, though. It's more like, it's one of those things where you have to watch the streams. It's like, we had a fatal 4-way match. There's one video that I remember recording, and it was a ladder match, and Nate's or somebody's character hit my guy so hard that they actually got glitched and no-clipped to the announcer table, and they could not move. They couldn't punch me out of the area, they couldn't grab me, they couldn't hit me with a weapon, and it was just like, it always winds up being my wrestler for some reason. It's not like the other guys. So I'm like, okay, my character's getting a really raw, really bad deal in this game. So it's bullshit, man. Alright, last place to sell garbage, and then that's it.
I'm probably gonna head over the battlefield after this.
Yeah, and I'm really tired right now. Oh.
Alright. We can hold off on it, unless you want to power through it.
Well, what is it? Like, what is it?
It's, I think it's like counterfeit documents or something. I can just...
it's that thing. Yeah, we could do that.
Alright, I'll immediately start it, just find the quick way to get there. I'll immediately just jump out of the plane and start up the mission, like, right out of the gate.
Okay. Actually, wait a minute, I just realized, we're delivering with trucks. Don't we have issues with that? I'm having flashbacks when we've done this before, and we struggled with those trucks, even without snow.
Oh boy. Well, like I said...
Only one way to find out, right?
Yep, I'll hit the ground running. Hopefully it's something
Wait a minute,
else.
where is the forged documents and such?
It's by the place where we sold the marijuana. Okay. It's by...
I'm going the wrong way.
Sandy Shores.
Alright, maybe invite... How about... Why don't you just invite me and Ollie over?
Alrighty. Invite to business. There you go.
Yeah, so it's that way me and Ollie don't have to, haul ass all the way over.
You don't have to haul ass to Lollapalooza.
There you go. Alright, I'm actually really close to 10 million here. I'll make my first 10 million. I mean, I'm not there yet, but I will soon if I keep this up. I'll probably do the Dr. Dre mission. And there goes Raz.
Yep.
I mean, we can invite him back for Battlefield.
Well, he doesn't have... It's not installed, remember? He uninstalled it back in October.
Oh, it's the one with the boats again? It's the one with the boats.
Why? For God's sake, I'm so exhausted.
I should have just let you guys stay there. I didn't. I should have waited first.
I'm
seriously exhausted.
Need me to bring you a ride?
Bring a helicopter, Ollie. Bring your
Here,
finest.
Ollie, ride with me, Ollie, and Aaron will get his own ride. Here, ride
Yeah, I'm
with me.
taking the oppressor. I'm taking the oppressor there.
Oh, for God's sake.
I love when they do that,
They
I love
decide
that.
how we're gonna sell our crap.
We're gonna sell. You guys gotta sell it here. But we were just here. Well, we just wanted,
I'll be right back.
I might take a break from the call though. Like, I don't know if I'll do Battlefield. I'll probably just browse a little on Battlefield.
All right. Well, like I said, I'll be around.
All right, and if I'm still on, I can invite you, and we can go kick some whatever army's ass. Sometimes we find ourselves playing as the Germans.
Yeah.
But hey, better than than Vanguard, right?
Yeah, for real. So glad we don't play that one again.
Team. You cannot play. Can we play as the Axis? No, you could, but you could play as your favorite character. But they're all. But what about playing as an enemy team? Like, what about the? What about?
Well, we don't call them enemies anymore, 'cause, you know, we don't want anybody to get offended.
We don't want people to feel bad. We don't want people to feel bad that they're playing as a Nazi, and it's like, does it look like anyone? If people are getting
offending people for playing Nazis would be calling them anti-Semites.
It's like, I don't get it. It's like, if you're that worried about playing a Nazi or a quote-unquote enemy team, then you shouldn't be playing online first-person shooters.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Like, it's like you should not be, because it's like you don't get to pick which side you're gonna be on. Like, trust me, if it were up to, like, one of my favorite sessions that me and Ari had in Battlefield 1 was a map, one of the few maps that has an American faction, and we weren't even playing as the Americans, we were playing as the Germans against the Americans. And I don't think either one of us gave a hoot about that.
Yeah.
Okay, for some reason you just reminded me of a scene in South Park where they were playing Call of Duty World at War. And one of the funniest lines of dialogue in that was when Cartman was trying to fight against Bebe, who was on the Japanese side. And she shot him. He responds with, "What? Who just shot me?" And then you see her flip him off.
Oh, good. Yeah, there were 3 boats. I took one of them.
Ollie.
He's AFK.
Alright, but yeah, it's like, it's like, I'm never gonna get it with people. Like I don't want to play as it. I'm like, what? Then why are you playing this game to begin with? Like, no, we don't get it. We don't get to choose which team we're on, you know?
Yeah. Don't worry, Ollie. It's almost over. The boat one is the last one. I appreciate your help.
You want to know what I would go
I
so
just got
far
back from
as?
taking my medicine.
It's okay. If you want to know what I would say to people who don't want to play as a quote-unquote enemy team?
What?
Racist. I mean, isn't it technically? Like, yeah.
Yeah, in a way, you're not wrong. Yeah.
I don't want to play as a German. The Germans were the villains. Were they though?
Well,
everyone. Well, here's the thing. Everyone's stance is that during World War I, Germany technically wasn't a villain. They were our enemies, but they weren't technically villains. You know.
they were following orders.
Exactly. It's World War II that you could argue, yeah, what they did was a lot more horrific, but yeah, it's like. But my stance in everything is like, everyone talk about, well, why did they follow? And I'm like, it's patriotism. Like, they're fighting for their country. Like probably a lot of German soldiers didn't even follow Nazi ideology. They were fighting for their country.
Yeah.
Like, that's what everyone literally forgets. You know, it's like, we would, like, here in the United States, you know, we fight for our country. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that would make us the enemies to them.
Exactly. So it's like, well, what's the difference? You know, it goes for every country. Like, they don't fight because they don't fight because they agree with, you know, whatever it is their leader believes. They fight because, well, this is my home. I want to defend my home.
Yeah.
It's like, it's so stupid.
Yeah, I mean realistically, all you're doing is just fighting for your own side.
Exactly. And
Pretty much.
like,
defending your own home turf.
Yeah, and everyone, like, I don't want to play as a German, I don't want to play as an Ottoman, I don't want to play as a Japanese person. I don't want to do that, I'm an enemy! Play something.
I mean, it's
else.
okay to be. I mean, it's okay to be patriotic, but you can't be racist about it.
I'm right here.
I'll just beach the boat. I held square down because I was like, I'm holding square, expecting my guy to get out, but then I had to remind myself, oh wait, this isn't Battlefield. One of the biggest.
But yeah, my philosophy: you can be patriotic if you want to, but don't be racist in the process.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, I'll be honest when I say this. I always count it. I'm always excited to play as the American faction in Battlefield because there's only 2 maps in Battlefield 1 with the American faction. But it's like if I don't get to play as them, it's not a big deal, you know?
Yeah, it's not the end of the world.
It's like maybe I'll get to play them again another time, you know?
Yeah. Alright. That, once all I finishes, that is the last of the sales. Thank you guys, I appreciate it. I wonder if I could check my nightclub. Check this.
I'm fighting Loki.
He's keeping it low key. Loki. Well, we got that done in under 10 minutes. Holy shit.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. I made over $300,000.
Really? Did
Yep.
you now?
I mean through the entire session.
Damn.
Without all the deliveries, $300,000.
See, I got $7,587,063 so far. The goal is the goal I'm gonna have is to meet at least Zach level of money.
It's gonna be a while.
I don't mind. The businesses are speeding things up.
How about this? Maybe go to a level of 15 million.
No, I want to reach 30 mil. I want to reach 30 mil. I don't care how long it takes.
Mind you, I didn't even earn a quarter of the millions I got.
Alright, how many shark cards did you buy, Zach?
No, remember GTA? Remember Rockstar was doing that million per month thing?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I could technically still do that with the Dr. Dre shit. With the Dr. Dre. The Dr. Dre shit.
I thought that the million per month thing was only until GTA 5 was released on PS5.
Yeah,
that's
they
what he's
did
talking
that,
about. That's how he got the 30 mil. It all came
yeah.
from logging in.
Like, I would log in once every month and I'd get the million, and like now my guy is currently sitting at almost $30 million.